The teacher performance appraisal and development is an open and continuous process. TPAD was initiated to strengthen supervision and continuously monitor the performance of teachers in the curriculum implementation at the institutional level. How to undertake a teacher performance appraisal and development process. Step 1. Developing the TPAD calendar of activities. Before the beginning of the term, your head of institution will call for a meeting with all the senior management staff, who include the deputy head of institution, senior teachers and heads of departments, to adopt or customize the TPAD calendar of activities based on the calendar provided by the TSC. The TPAD calendar of activities includes the following: setting termly targets, submission of various professional documents, undertaking lesson observations, identifying and documenting teachers' performance gaps, supporting the teacher professional development (TPD) in regards to the identified gaps, internal and external monitoring and evaluation of the implementation of the TPAD process within the term, and finally TPAD rating meetings. The head of institution will be required to share the TPAD calendar of activities with all the teaching staff. To download the TPAD form, log on to www.tsc.go.ke. After downloading the form, fill in your TSC number, name, designation, institution, zone, sub-county, county and period of appraisal as indicated on the form. Step 2. Setting targets. Have a meeting with your appraiser, who could be the head of department, deputy head of institution or senior teacher, to identify the activities and timelines based on the targets under each of the TPAD teaching standards. Teaching standards refer to a set of requirements in the TPAD process that define the minimum level of competencies and practice expected of a teacher. These TPAD teaching standards include professional knowledge and practice, comprehensive learning environment, teacher professional development, teacher conduct and professionalism, and finally participation in professional learning community, that is PLC. Kindly note that the teaching standards may change from time to time. Prepare and submit schemes of work for approval by the first day of the term. Maintain and update lesson plans, teachers' lesson notes, record of work, learners' notes, and teaching or learning aids. All these documents should be checked by the supervisor. Step 3. Implementation of targets and evidence gathering. Throughout the term, you will be required to collect evidence that supports the achievement of the set targets. This evidence will be used during the appraisal rating meeting with your appraiser at the end of the term. Examples of evidence you need to gather include syllabi or designs, approved schemes of work, lesson plans, lesson notes, record of work, current personal timetable, learners' progress records, class attendance register, lesson attendance register, test or examinations marking scheme, learners' marked exercise books, marked test papers, individualized education program documents, co-curricular activity records, lesson observation rating, a list of weak or talented learners, copies of subject or departmental meeting minutes, teaching and learning resources. Step 4. Self-appraisal. Using the evidence gathered throughout the term, rate yourself using the scale provided in the TPAD tool against each of the standards. Step 5. Appraiser rating. Your appraiser will then rate your performance based on the evidence gathered. Step 6. Appraisal rating meeting. At the end of the term, you will have an appraisal rating meeting with your appraiser, where you will be expected to present your field TPAD form together with the gathered evidence. During the meeting, you and your appraiser will discuss your performance and, using available evidence, negotiate for an agreed rating. In the event that you and your appraiser do not agree on the rating, or you feel aggrieved, then an arbitration process is initiated. Step 7. Teacher professional development. It is expected that during your self-appraisal, you had identified some of your professional performance gaps. Your appraiser may also identify some gaps in your performance. Using your appraiser's feedback, identify any other professional performance gaps which may include inadequate ICT skills, inadequate mastery of subject content, and limited teaching methods, among others. Once you have both identified the professional performance gaps, you will then develop a teacher support and professional development plan which outlines the intervention measures that you will undertake to address these gaps. Based on the identified gaps, relevant teacher support programs are introduced to help improve on your professional competencies. These may include team teaching, professional courses, subject panels, prescribed teacher professional development (TPD) modules, among others. For more information, kindly refer to the TPAD manual on the TSC website, that is www.tsc.go.ke. Please note that the appraisal process is a mandatory exercise meant to help you as a teacher improve on your performance competencies and to provide a fair, effective and consistent evaluation.